Hello, everyone. My name is Maria Garcia. I'm a product manager, part of the Identity and Network Access team. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to configure the management traffic for SSH-based server administration using private access. Before we start, please ensure that you have a remote server with the SSH server enabled, the GSA private connector with network connectivity to the resource, and a separate device with the GSA client installed. Hello everyone, my name is Margaret Garcia, and today I'm going to be showing you how to configure the management traffic for SSH-based server administration using private access. Before we start, ensure you have a remote server with SSH enabled, the GSA private connector with network connectivity to the resource, and a device with the GSA client installed. We're gonna go to intro.microsoft.com and we're gonna navigate to the Global Secure Access page. Once we're here, we're gonna go to the application. I'm gonna be using Enterprise application for this demonstration. And we're gonna be creating a new application. I'm gonna assign the name for my application and I'm going to add an application segment. Here we need to specify the IP address of the resource that we plan to make the SSH connectivity. As for the port, we need to specify port 22nd. And for protocol, we're gonna leave the TCP. Now that we have our application created, I'm gonna go a step back. I'm gonna refresh the page. As you can see, we have our application already created. I'm gonna go in to the application. I'm gonna go to the users and group part. And in here, I'm gonna add the user or groups of persons that need access to this application. Perfect. Now we have the user and groups already assigned. I'm gonna go one step back. Because we are using enterprise application for this scenario, we will also will be needing to configure a conditional access to allow the access to this application. For the creation of the conditional access, I'm gonna go to the protection blade. I'm gonna go into the conditional access bit. I'm gonna go into policies and I'm gonna create a new conditional access policy. I need to specify a name. I need to specify the users or group of users that will be needing access to this application. I need to define what is the target resource. And in this target resource, we're gonna go into select resource and select the application that we created previously. After that, I'm gonna go to the grant controls and I'm gonna grant access requiring multi-factor authentication. After reviewing that everything is properly configured, I'm gonna turn the policy on and I'm gonna hit create. Now that we have everything that we needed to configure, let's just go back and double check that we have everything that we need in the Global Secure Access blade. So going back into the Global Secure Access blade, going to our enterprise application, the one that we created, I'm just going to double check in network access property that this is the destination IP and port that I will be using, that the user and groups has been properly assigned, and that the conditional access that we previously created is assigned to this enterprise application. With that, we have completed all the steps that we needed. Now that we are in our testing device, let's just go ahead and validate that we have our GSA client installed. Let's right-click on the icon and visit Advanced Diagnostic. In Advanced Diagnostic, please validate that you are signed in with the user that we have previously set up for the test. Check that in the Forwarding Profile tab under the Private Access rule, you have the rule with the application that we have previously set up, and that on the health check, all of the health checks listed here have successfully run. Now, let's just validate that this client device is in a separate network with no network visibility to the resource that we're trying to access. As you can see, we have not network visibility or line of sight with the resource that we're trying to access. Now, let's try to access the resource using SSH through the private access tunnel that we have configured. Now it's requesting the credential. We have successfully accessed the resource using the private access tunnel.